Hello, everybody. My name is Brid, and I'm here with my friend Deborah Holland to talk about the Lifewave patches. Like me, Lifewave is a new addition to her toolbox.
I'm glad to be here. It's nice to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Tell us, first of all, a bit about your background and how you came to Lifewave.
Okay. I am a nurse practitioner, a certified nurse midwife, a practical homeopath, and I have my other profession, teaching holistic wellness and consulting with holistic wellness. So I have worked with, healing the gut brain protocols. I've worked with holistic natural supplements. I've worked with essential oils. I've worked with homeopathy. I've worked with many, many things to help the body get well. So I retired after about 35 years in the medical world as a nurse practitioner and a nurse midwife about a little less than 2 years ago. And I found myself really having a hard time with it, mentally, emotionally, and physically, because if the mind is not good, the body follows. And so I was having a hard time finding my purpose. I was having a hard time with depression. I was having a hard time with motivation. My mind was not clear, brain fog, all the typical things that do happen. I am 68 years old, so I know that's part of what the decline that starts happening. And despite everything that I was doing to try to get out of that slump, I couldn't do it. My natural remedies were not helping me. It was a struggle just to go every day. Physically, I was having all kind of problems. I was physically, I was unable to. I could feel my muscles just deteriorating. Just to go up and down stairs, I had to hold on to railings. I was tired, exhausted all the time. I've caught everything that came around, every cold that came around. I was sick all the time, things that I had never been before. And it's like when I hit that mid 60 range is when I could just feel myself just going quickly on a downhill slope to aging. And
Mm.
I didn't like it. I was trying everything I could. And then you, my dear friend, put out a email about the technology, the lightwave technology,
Mm.
and it's a little patch. Well, the very first week of using this patch, I noticed immediately a change in my brain. I could feel the change in my brain. I woke up excited about life. The focus was there, the fog was gone, and it was like everything that I had been searching for happened with me just slapping a patch on the back of my neck. And I went, what is all this? So, being the person that I am, I started researching and learning everything I could about this technology. So that was the first week. And then after that, I noticed that the inflammation, I had a lot of pain and inflammation in my hands. You can call it arthritis or whatever, but I had pain and inflammation in my hands. Within a couple of weeks, 70 to 80% of that was gone. And so that just blew me away. I said, oh my goodness, that's great. Just so many wonderful things started happening. The energy was there, the strength in my muscles started increasing. I started getting up at, 5 to 6 in the morning and going and working out at the Y 2 to 3 times a day. I just became myself again. And that was wonderful because my feeling is that we all have a purpose. We're all here to continue in our purpose. But if we're mentally and physically incapacitated, it's hard to fulfill that. And so I felt like me, who I am, and my purpose and my reason for being here was coming back, and I could fulfill it. And that was the most wonderful thing that's happened. I could feel the inflammation decreasing in my body. Inflammation, as we all know, as we've heard, is the cause of disease. And so I could feel so many wonderful things happening. The very first month, I had been seeing a chiropractor for about a year, and after I'd been on the patches for about a month, he looked at me and he said, "What is different about you? Your whole energy is completely changed. Just the energy around you has changed." And I could tell it was changed. I feel the energy from me. I can just feel it coming out around me. And others notice it and other people feel it. And he said, "Well, whatever you're doing, don't quit."
It's so inspiring.
Friends,
Noticed.
everyone notices that you know, that I've just changed so much. My husband, we were out somewhere, and I was stepping off of a curb, and he said, "I noticed you didn't grab a hold of me to hold on to me." I said, "I don't need to hold on to you anymore. My balance has come back, my strength has come back." And and I also know enough about the patch that the longer I use it, the greater this is going to get.
Yeah.
It's increasing a copper peptide in my body that is just activating healing and benefits that I have never found with anything else. I still promote that we need to take care of ourselves. We need to eat healthy. We need to exercise. We need to drink plenty of water to flush out toxins. Very important. We live in a world that's toxin. So I still promote all that. But the X39 patch is the missing link.
The patches just help the body to regenerate
Yes.
daily, nightly, regenerate
Yes.
like the body is meant to do.
Exactly. And our body is designed. God designed our body to heal itself. And this is what's happening. The patches are allowing this to happen through that light therapy that is affecting the cells. And I know the reason that my brain really, really first is because I needed that. That's what I needed. It's powerful for balancing the brain and helping decrease inflammation in the brain. And I knew that I needed that. And I needed to get rid of that that fog. And I needed to be able to focus and
And to
concentrate
think clearly.
and think clearly and all those things that everyone says hits you when you're aging. Well, it doesn't have to. I'm here to say it doesn't have to. And I love people so much, and I have a passion to help people so much that that's my purpose now. I'm going to share this with everyone, and I'm going to show them, that they too can have a wonderful quality of life, much, much more improved quality of life. I took the picture within the first day or two, I put the patch on because I knew in my heart things were going to change. I just could feel it. And you can see in my eyes how just dark they are and how droopy, and there's no light coming from me. And, this is 3 months later, and it's like, it's just, I can't wait to see the 6 month picture. But
Yeah.
I mean, I look and feel also. You can tell that I feel so much better and younger in the second picture. And the whole shape of my face is different. The lines are less deep. Just so much. I'm very pleased, and I'm excited to share this with others because I could look at this picture that was done 3.5 months ago, and I could see how old I was looking. And it
And
just,
feeling. It looks like how you describe you felt at the time.
yes, exactly. You could see
Yeah.
into my soul, I feel like. You could see it through my eyes how I felt in my spirit. And
Mm.
now you can see how I feel in the picture, the new picture, how I feel in my spirit now. I mean, it shows. It's a terrible picture, but I suffered from this eczema on my left lower leg for 30 years. 30 years. I have tried everything you could think of to heal it. I've tried all kind of, unfortunately, steroids back in the day before I realized how they weren't necessarily good for you. But I've tried all kind of natural creams, all kind of oils,
Homeopathy, obviously.
homeopathy, changing my diet, you name it. I could never heal it up. This was 3 months after 3 months of using the patches.
I shouldn't be
I've
shaking my
still,
head, but it's
yeah,
just like you didn't expect this either.
no, and nothing has done it. Nothing has cleared this up. And, I still have a way to go because there's still some dry skin there. But I mean, 80% better, 90% better. Yeah, 30.
3 months of wearing the X39, perhaps Aeon. Uh,
Yes.
Tell
I
us
wore the I
patches
wore
that
the
you use.
Aeon, which is
Mhm.
an anti-inflammatory patch too. And I know that had a lot to do with, those were the two main patches I started out with, the X39 to activate my healing and regenerate, and then the Aeon for decrease inflammation in my body. I knew that from studying that the quicker I reduce the inflammation in my body with the Aeon, the quicker the X39 patch would work at healing my body.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Here, you see at the top, www.lifewave.com, and then Deborah's name. You type in. And on this website, you can do a few different things. You can go straight to the shop, and you can shop according to whether you're interested in youth renewal or energy or sleep or performance. A lot of athletes use these patches to increase their performance. A fast relief from pain. Or you can shop by product. You can also, if you want, choose to become a brand member. Becoming a brand member means that you would also have your own website like this that you can share with friends and family.